What it do? What it do? Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom to the 12 tribes scattered abroad. Most High in Christ bless you all on this beautiful Shabbat. Beautiful, beautiful Shabbat, man. Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Most High in Christ bless. Amen. Say man. It's a brew thing, and we in this thing try to make it move like a chicken wing. We got something to bring out. You know what I'm saying? A little something, something to bring out. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom. We see the little monsters on the screen. You mothers of monsters. Yeet. I know y'all don't like the title, but guess what? The title loves you. You mothers of monsters. And we'll get into it in a little bit. We're going to get into it in a little bit. But until then, we're going to play a little jam right quick.
Well, all we got to do is love now. Just love. All we got to do is operate in love. All we ever had to do was operate in love. That's nothing new. That's all we ever had to do. And what is love? Love is keeping God's law. That's how you operate in love. Point blank, cut and dry.
If I don't know love, then I don't know life. If I don't know love, then I don't know Christ. Had to teach me to love. Now I'm righting my wrongs. That's why I'm writing this song. I put my heart in this song. Cause if I don't know love, then I don't know life. If I don't know love, then I don't know Christ. Had to teach me to love. Now I'm righting my wrongs. That's why I'm writing this song. I put my heart in this song. If I don't know love, then surely I don't know the Lord. He is the example and the reason why I'm living for. I am just dirty rags, could never measure up. Most got it twisted, they craving pleasure, out here seeking lust. It will never satisfy. It might feel good for the moment, but still you dead inside. Fornication is idolatry, chapter 3 and 5. Read Colossians, flee from iniquity, turn away, you got options. Love is fulfilling the commandments, but most people hating on God's law. They can't stand it, they can't handle the correction. Don't wanna do right, don't wanna be reprimanded. Trying to give them the truth, but still they don't understand it. No, they rather cleave unto their own way. Done swerved off a course, now they traveling in their own lane. Hey, they standing in their own way, so there's no room to complain. If I don't know love, then I don't know life. If I don't know love, then I don't know Christ. Had to teach me to love. Now I'm righting my wrongs. That's why I'm writing this song. I put my heart in this song. Cause if I don't know love, then I don't know life. If I don't know love, then I don't know Christ. Had to teach me to love. Now I'm righting my wrongs. That's why I'm writing this song. I put my heart in this song.
Love is 4 letters, Christ is 5. One thing's missing, that's you. Repent or die. The Father said, keep his ways. Christ said, do the same. Without love, you would die. What a shame. 10 commandments, maybe more. Who's really keeping score? Greatest 2, even score. Book of Matthew, don't snore. How you go love y'all, hating on our brothers? Haters like murder, spiritual shot to others. Pray them, heal them, and slay them, because that's what Christ said. Who opposes his reign, give him to him by our day. Oops, I mean his father. Why bother me with etymology? Does it really bother thee? Really be petty? See how you play them hidden G. Lukewarm out of thee, his mouth spew thee. Depart from me, wicked see. Those words hunt thee. Choose to live closely the way he has shown thee. Yeah.
If I don't know love, then I don't know life. If I don't know love, then I don't know Christ. Had to teach me to love. Now I'm righting my wrongs. That's why I'm writing this song. I put my heart in this song. Cause if I don't know love, then I don't know life. If I don't know love, then I don't know Christ. Had to teach me to love. Now I'm righting my wrongs. That's why I'm writing this song. I put my heart in this song.
I mean, I mean, look, I move different.
Yeah,
I move way different.
way different.
When I move like Christ.
Like
you know
Christ.
What I'm saying? Those that I'ma die for gon' die for me, just
That's
like Christ.
right.
He said no greater love than he to lay down his life for his friends.
For his friends.
If humble life on it, you know it's heat.
I lay my life down for you, would you do it for me? Lay my life down for he, would you do it for me?
Okay.
Lay my life down for you, would you do it for me? Tell me, would you do the things that I do for you? I'm just trying to understand. Don't wanna be lost, moving around thinking that you was my partner, but the things that I see was a little bit crooked. So I had to sit back and take it. Yeah, I took it, that lit. Yeah, I ain't even tripping though. You can say what you want. Yeah, I'ma still love you though. Yeah. Ain't no hatred in my heart. Yeah. I'ma give you all I got. Yeah. Even though you ask and you do me bad, I'ma give it to you like from the start. I ain't even tripping though. No. Everything I seen, I let go. You know that I let go. So don't act like I keep drama in my heart. I'ma show you what I did, and I did it from the start. I'm so consistent, not inconsistent. Yeah, I'ma keep that royal law. Matthew 22:36-40. Love you like I love my God, cause I love my God the most. Everything that I do, yeah, I do it the most. You can say what you want, but I do it to the end, yeah. And I ain't even gonna pick and choose. I'm a Ciroc 6 every situation. That's true. I'ma die for you, die for me. Or you ride for me like I ride for you. Just tell me the truth. Will you lay your life down for me like I will for you? Yeah. I just really wanna know. I wanna know. I just really wanna know. I wanna know. I just really wanna know. If you're gonna lay your life down for me like I will for you. Okay. When I was a part of the world, it was never a question if I was gonna lay it down. Blood in, blood out was the motto. If you didn't do it, you knew what follows. Okay. You had to keep the rules to the game. Play with your play and keep it the same. Now we on a different walk, on a different path. So many of us act like we don't remember that. Tell me why is that? I don't really understand when we come across this wilderness. We act like quicksand. Surround us, we can't move. And we don't know what it is. So we break every rule cause we so selfish. I don't really understand why we selfish. Maybe it's because that we haven't learned the golden rule. Proverbs 22:6. Yeah, that's the rule.
Who am I? Royalty, haters despise. Look in my eyes, flames of fire. Don't even try. Living the life, in the light, living like Christ. Demons beat the light, no hesitation, take flight. Angels all around, protecting the power. No tower, just a king with power. The most high power has truly blessed me. No need to deny your mirror image royalty. The way that I walk, you know that it's royal. The way that I talk, you know that it's royal. The way that I move, you know that it's royal. What else to expect out of love when it's royal? Loyal, rise are royal, but just because you're royal doesn't mean that you're loyal. Doesn't mean that you're royal. Revelation 14:12 says support the royal. Commandments and favors are must be royal. Sure.
All right. Shalom, Mashpaka, Shalom. Yahoo, I see you on here. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, loud and clear. Ark Most High in Christ bless. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to hold a signal on here. So I was just chiming in real quick. Got a weak signal out here in the country, bro.
Hey, no doubt, no doubt. I do understand how it is, man. I pray everything is well out there with the Mashpaka.
Yeah, all is well, all is well. You know how it is. We always continue to ask for prayer, not only just for us, but for all the children of Israel that's going through certain things right now, man. Even the ones that are conscious, that's conscious Israel, and the ones that don't know. Yeah, that don't know. Yeah. I'm trying to see if they can let me broadcast now. Let me try it now. See what it's doing. Alright.
All right. But hey, man, y'all see the title up here, man. Mothers of Monsters. I really want y'all to feel this one today. This one right here, it's gonna hurt some feelings. This one right here is gonna hurt some feelings, but I'm not gonna drown it out real long. Because I'm gonna let the scriptures talk for themselves. I'm gonna hit the points that need to be hit, and then we'll move from there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hold back. Like I said, I wasn't. So we ready. We about to roll. I'm about to pull this banner down, and we about to get it in. Yeah, yeah. So man, like I said, man, it's really about to hit. I mean, let's think about it. Let's think about it. Mothers of monsters. Now we know what the scriptures say about not giving ourselves over to other nations, keeping your lineage pure. Even the Most High has said that He doesn't even want us going into certain people. Like, I don't know if y'all really know this, but the Most High said He don't even want you going into a Edomite. He don't even want you to enter into the womb of an Edomite. So a lot of you out here that's swapping saliva and bodily fluids with Edomites are already going off. Just swapping with other nations, you lose your inheritance from the Most High when you do such things. Inheritance is supposed to stay within certain brackets of families. That's how He created it, and that's how He wanted it. Now, yes, as time went on, it has changed. We have messed things up. So nothing's going to be perfect. So I'm not here to condemn nobody. I'm here just to awaken people and get people to make smarter decisions moving forward. That's all I'm trying to do. Let's get into our first opening scripts, and then we're going to get into some definitions, and then we're going to get a little bit further into other things. So first and foremost, let's go ahead and get that Matthew 19 and 16. 19, 16, and 17. First and foremost, let's get that so we can open it up the right way. Shout out to my bunion. They here on this thing. They rocking out with me. Also, I give a salute to the Bun Yeshayahu. Yesterday was his born day. We don't celebrate born days. We don't celebrate born days. I'm gonna say it again. We don't celebrate, but we acknowledge and esteem. And yesterday was his 16th day on 16th year on earth. So we give acknowledgement to that, man. Hallelujah. 16th year, my bad, 16th year on earth. So hallelujah, man. You know what I'm saying? But moving forward, man. So we're gonna open up. I'm gonna let him read the opening script this time, man. Let's go ahead, bring it out.
Matthew 19 and 16. And behold, one came and said unto him, Good master, what good thing shall I do, that I may have eternal life? And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good? There is none good but one, that is God. But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandments.
Mm-hmm. If you want to enter into life, keep the commandments. I'm gonna let you read 14 and 12 Revelation because you got some reading to do next. But if you want to keep, if you want to enter into the kingdom, you have to keep the commandments. Now, the commandments started from Genesis all the way to Revelation. Anything that's thus said the Lord, anything that's a commandment of well-being, anything that is a statement of moving in righteousness for the betterment of yourself is a commandment. So let's understand that first and foremost. But let's go to Revelation 14 and 12. Before you can even understand what a commandment is, you have to believe on He that gave you the commandments from the beginning. Because we all know the Most High did not touch this earth because he would disintegrate this earth. So Hadabar, Christ, has been the one that's been here since the beginning all the way through. He is the word of God. Go ahead.
Revelation 14 and 12. Here's the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus.
That's right. Here are the patience of the saints. They keep the commandments of Yah, Elohim, the Most High God, and the faith of Jesus, Yahusha, Yahweh Shai, Hamashiach. All right. So we're going to get into it, man. Like I said, y'all see the title, man. Mothers of Monsters. So first, before we even get into it, let's look at this word adulteress or adulteress, adulterous, adultery, however you want to say it. Let's look at that word. I want to bring the definition up first before we even move forward so we can kind of set the stage and get in our understanding. If you're bringing forth monsters, then that child was made in adultery. We got to keep it real here. We got to put it out there. A lot of people don't want to address these situations, but since we on the women head, we got to go ahead and hit it. All right. So what does adulteress mean? An adulteress is a woman who engages in adultery, a consensual sexual relationship or encounter between someone who's married. Key right there, married, and a person they're not married to who may, why is it? Who may or may not be married to someone. That's that added in. But according to the scripture says a person that is, if that woman is married, if that woman is betrothed, you cannot go into that woman, man. You can't. Woman, if you are married, you should not be opening your quiver to any other man besides your own man. If you do that, you are going off and you are causing that man that go into you to perish. You causing him to sin. So now that we got that definition in and we know what it is, let's go back to these scriptures. Let's read the law dealing with this. But I don't want to just touch the direct part of it because it's really a one-liner. But you know, in the biblical days, they stood up and read the law every Shabbat. A lot of us don't even want to sit back and listen to the law because what's the first thing to say? Man, that's long. Bon Abdullah, what did Abdullah say? Oh man, 27 verses. Woo! Hey, it's like that. But in the biblical days, they stood up and they read the law. So we're going to read Leviticus 20, the whole chapter of Leviticus 20. We're going to stand and read this law. Leviticus 21 through 27. And we got to get in the habit of reading the Lord's word. We can't be acting like it's just too much for us, because if it's too much for us, then how are we going to ask him to do things for us and we don't want to do what the simplest things that he wants us to do? We got to be real, man. Got to be real. Okay, let me see. We do that. Get a better thing on the screen here. All right. Oh, I fell off again. Okay. Let's solo that thing. There we go. All right. Leviticus 20 and 1. Go ahead, Bon Abdullah. Read loud and strong.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Again, thou shalt say to the children of Israel, whosoever he be of the children of Israel, or of the strangers that sojourn in Israel, that giveth any of his seed unto Molech, he shall surely be put to death. The people of the land shall stone him with stones.
All right, hold on right quick. So everybody need to understand who Molech is. Who, what, whatever. So let's go to Molech. All right, Molech. Molech means king. So you'll hear us say Malak in Hebrew, but we're not saying Molech, we're saying Malak. God. The God, the power of the Ammonites and the Phoenicians, to whom some Israelites sacrificed their infants in the valley of Hinnom. So we have to remember, we used to give our children up to them, kind of like what we're doing now. We giving them up to them now, according to the ways of the world, and we gotta stop doing these things. So we need to elevate and educate ourselves and make sure we're not doing the same thing. And we worry about the police killing our children. We killing our children by giving them to this evil out here. Leviticus 20:3. Go ahead.
And I will set my face against that man, and will cut him off among his from among his people, because he hath given of his seed unto Molech, to defile my sanctuary, and to profane my holy name.
Mm.
And if the people of the land do any ways hide their eyes from the man, when he giveth of his seed unto Molech, and kill him not, then I will set my face against that man, and against his family, and will cut him off, and all that go a whoring after him, to commit whoredom with Molech from among his people, from among their people.
Mm.
And the soul that turneth after such as have familiar spirits, and after wizards, to go a whoring after them, I will even set my face against that soul, and will cut him off from among his people. Sanctify yourselves therefore, and be ye holy, for I am the Lord your God. And ye shall keep my statutes and do them. I am the Lord which sanctify you.
All right. So, in order to be sanctified, in order to be set apart, you have to follow him. And he said, all these wizards that you go a whoring after, all these ways of the world that you go a whoring after, you have to cut that off. And if you keep going along with it, you're going to get cut off. If you keep allowing your children to do it, you're going to get cut off because of them, and then they're going to get cut off. So if you see your children going off, if you see your daughters doing wrong, if you see your daughters and sons going down the wrong path, you got to let them know, hey, stop. Come on off of it. That's wicked. That's evil. You will be cut off. The problem is, which we already know what the problem is. What is the problem? The fear of the Lord is not amongst everybody because persecution or judgment is not rendered immediately. This is why there's so much wickedness in the land. But let's keep going. Proverbs 20:9.
Leviticus 20:9.
Oh, yeah, my bad. Leviticus 20:9.
For every one that curseth his father or his mother shall be surely put to death. He hath cursed his father or his mother, his blood shall be upon him. And the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death.
Now, that's our key point right there. Y'all heard everything going into it. You have to ask yourself, why did it go into the aspect of dealing with Malak, with dealing with wickedness, wizards, and everything, and come into so early into the law? So early into the law, right after cursing father and mother, right after dishonoring father and mother, it goes right into adultery. Does anybody understand why? I'm going to tell you why. It's because if you have no respect for father or mother, then you have no respect for your own brother and sister. You'll never have respect for any type of honor code. Therefore, a person can say, oh yeah, she's married. Man, I don't care. She's fine. I'm going to blow her back out. You're going off. That's why Christ said, if you even look at a woman with the lustful intent, you have already sinned. Let's go, 20 and 11.
And the man that lieth with his father's wife hath uncovered his father's nakedness. Both of them shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
Man, you only see wicked stuff like that on TV. People laying with their father's wife. Who does that? That's another form of adultery. Go ahead.
And if a man, verse 12, and if a man lie with his daughter in law, both of them shall surely be put to death.
Another source of adultery.
They have wrought confusion, their blood shall be upon them. And if a man also lie with mankind, as he lieth with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them.
Another form of adultery.
And if a man take a wife and her mother, it is wickedness. They shall be burnt with fire, both he and they, that there be no wickedness among you. And if a man lie with the beast, he shall surely be put to death, and ye shall slay the beast.
Man, that beast gotta die because that man decided to go inside that beast. Because he decided to go inside a bag, that bag gotta die now. That don't make no sense. Innocent lives. Are y'all realizing what it done led to from willful wickedness and adultery into innocent wickedness and adultery? This is innocent wickedness of adultery. If that man lay down with that beast had no choice. That beast was in subjection to its master. Its master being the cattle owner, and the cattle owner took advantage of that innocent beast and went inside of that beast. Now that beast got to die because it trusted that owner. I want y'all to follow along to the different ways of adultery. Go ahead.
Verse 16. And if a woman approach unto any beast and lie down thereto, thou shalt kill the woman and the beast. They shall surely be put to death. Their blood shall be upon them. And if a man shall take his sister, his father's daughter, or his mother's daughter, and see her nakedness, and she see his nakedness, it is a wicked thing, and they shall be cut off in the sight of their people. He hath uncovered his sister's nakedness, he shall bear his iniquity.
Mm-hmm.
And if a man shall lie with a woman, having her sickness, and shall uncover her nakedness, he hath discovered her fountain, and she hath uncovered the fountain of her blood, and both of them shall be cut off from among their people. And thou shalt not uncover the nakedness of thy mother's sister, nor thy father's sister, for he uncovered his near kin. They shall bear their iniquity. And if a man shall lie with his uncle's wife, he hath uncovered his uncle's nakedness. They shall bear their sin. They shall die childless. And if a man shall take his brother's wife, it is an unclean thing. He hath uncovered his brother's nakedness. They shall be childless. Ye shall therefore keep all my statutes and all my judgments, and do them, that the land whither I bring you to dwell therein spew you not out. And if ye shall not walk in the manners of the nation which I cast out before you, for they committed all these things, and therefore I abhorred them. But I have said unto you, ye shall inherit their land, and I will give it unto you to possess it, a land that floweth with milk and honey. I am the Lord your God, which have separated you from other people. You shall therefore put difference between clean beast and unclean.
Hold on. Between what?
Clean beast and unclean.
Now you see how everything is going. He done shows you all the different ways of adultery. He done showed you how to be set apart. He done told you, I'm about to give you this and give you that. Now you need to pay attention on what's clean and what's unclean. So the Most High is not saying these things just for somebody of a Christian mindset to go into the New Testament and say all things are made clean. You are lying on the Most High. All this is going to come back around. I'm telling you, all this is going to come back around. This ain't just me rambling. This is going to come back around because all this has to do with adultery. When you're dealing with adultery, we already understand adultery on the physical aspect, but adultery on the spiritual aspect, you're dealing with other gods, other powers. You're choosing to serve another Lord. You can't serve two masters. We're gonna get into it. Go ahead, go ahead. 25.
You shall therefore put difference between clean and unclean, clean beasts and unclean, and between unclean fowls and clean. And you shall not make your souls abominable by beast or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I am the Lord. I what? Hold on, my bad. Verse 26.
No, you good. I know it's a lot of reading. It's a lot of reading, but hey, you're doing a great job.
And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. A woman also, a man also, or a woman that hath a familiar spirit, or that is a wizard, shall surely be put to death. They shall stone them with stones. Their blood shall be upon them.
So if they have a familiar spirit, if they are out of order and they think, and these people think that they are the Lord, you should stone them. You should stone them. I want to see. I want to see what this word here. I know what the word is, so it ain't like I don't know, but I want to see if it's going to give me this definition I'm looking for.
Strong's H 3068. Yehovah. Yehovah.
All right, so I knew it was going to give me this one. This is not the definition I wanted. Let me see something here. Let me see something here. No, that's not what I wanted. All right, so let me go here. Let's look at the word Lord. The word Lord, the Most High has set a Lord, set his power over us. So he has, if you see right here what it says in verse 26, he said, and ye shall be holy unto me, for I am the Lord, am holy, and have severed you, separated you, cut you off from all wicked matter of these people that are around you. That way we'll be his subjection, we'll be up under his leadership. He will be our God. We won't have any other power, correct? If y'all agree with that, y'all can say come to yourself or drop sevens in the chat just to have fun enough. But this is the word Lord that I want to look at. In the dictionary, it says someone or something having power, authority, or influence, a master or ruler. So as we see, a master, a ruler, somebody having authority over us, somebody that has the right to say you are right, you are wrong, you could live, you could die. A superior, you see that word superior? Let's look at we always like to look at these. Look at these. Superior, a chief, a commander, prince, king, sovereign, overlord, a baron, liege, lord, captain, governor. These are what we call attributes of a lord, right? Now let's get into this class, because now that you know what it means to be an adulterous woman, I'm gonna put it back up on the screen. You know what it's like to be an adulterous person, right? You know what the word Lord means and the attributes of a Lord, correct? Women, if you follow me, holler if you hear me. I know you hear me. So now we're really about to get into it. Now that we know what a Lord is, let's go ahead and go to John 4, 16 through 18. John chapter 4, 16 through 18. Again, we here to talk to the ladies. Let me put the banner back up one time just in case. Okay, it's already up there. 7-day fire, mothers of monsters. There it is. So you mothers that's around here laying with these men, creating monsters, not in righteousness, we're going to check yourselves. So we're going to go John 4, 16 through 18, and we're going to get young Yeshayahu to go ahead and read that. Go ahead.
John 4 and 16. Jesus said unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither. The woman answered and said, I have no husband. Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband. For thou hast had 5 husbands, And he whom thou now hast is not thy husband, and thou saidest thou truly.
Y'all see what happened here? I don't know why the screen glitching, but y'all see what happened here? He said that you have said truly, and the one that you have now is not yours. So, women, I want y'all to ask yourself, in your time, how many men have you laid with? The amount that you come with will be your answer of how many husbands you have. Genesis 6, la la. You have to ask yourself, how many husbands do you have right now? So, with that being said, let's look at this video right quick. I really want y'all to look at this video because, man, these women these days just out of there. They out of there. They doing the most, and I feel sorry for the generation to come. Those that gotta try to hold it down, because man, y'all women is something else. Check this out.
My name is Seven. I'm 24 and I'm from DC. My body count is 92. My sister.
Chad, what happened to our females, bro? I wish I was born in the 90s, gang. Our females are cooked, Chad. She said 92? She's not even a star, or am I tripping? Is she a star, Chad? Why is her body count 92? That's more than her age, bro.
If you could guess a number, what number would you say?
Am I being recorded?
You all being recorded. But you can tell the truth. You can tell the truth.
Maybe in the 40s or the 50s.
Oh, she far gone, sweetheart. You said 40s, 50s. Yeah, sweetheart. She is far gone. She is far past that, sweetheart. She said 92. She almost at 100. I don't think she even 30 yet, gang. She almost at 100, gang. Yeah. Hey, y'all boys, I'm telling you, watch out, bro, because these females is just overpopulating the population, bro. The population is growing by the day, because look, these bops is getting pregnant. These bops is having kids, gang. And why they overpopulating the population? These kids is just gonna become bops too, gang. You think they about to have a bop mom and think they about to just come out the womb not being a bop, being on books, having big headphones and doing their work? No, they're about to be bops too, gang. No cap.
Do y'all see this wickedness that we got to deal with these days? The wickedness that these young men got to deal with, and this is what they got to choose from? Man, I'm telling you, it's horrible out here. And then they don't even care. They are proud of it. It's a joke to them. It's a joke to them. And we just read the law on how the Most High is going to eradicate people like that. You can even guarantee that probably half of them half the men was with somebody. And they just dealing with this woman like this. This woman done had over 92 husbands. Ain't no telling how many she got now since then. I put some up. Let me read this. Genesis 6, 1 through 7. Let me put it on the screen. All right, there we go. Genesis 6, 1 through 7. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair, and they took them wives of all which they chose. And the Lord said, my spirit shall not always strive with man, for that he also is flesh, yet his days shall be 120 years. And there were giants in the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bare children to them, the same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. And God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. Let me scroll up. And it repented the Lord that he had made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. And the Lord said, I will destroy man, whom I have created from the face of the earth, both man and beast and creeping thing, and the fowls of the air, for it repented me that I have made them. So, that was a good scripture. I lost. What's going on? Okay, so we got some hate going on, I see. And if y'all can still hear me, throw some sixes, some sevens up in the chat if y'all can still hear me. That's a good precept right there too, because like you said, man, it repenting the Lord that he made, man, because man is still off the chain, still doing the most right now. And it don't make no sense that it was wicked then, it's even more wicked now. And you know what I'm saying? And boy, it's horrible. It's horrible, man. It's horrible. That woman should only have one. Matter of fact, let me get Ephesians 5:22. Let's get this one liner right quick. Ephesians 5:22. I want to show you something right quick. Let me see something. Let me get it on the screen. Hold on. Let me put it on the screen first. I want everybody to be caught up and on the same level. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure I want to leave nobody behind. I want everybody to know where we at all times. All right, go ahead.
Ephesians 5:22. Wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands, as unto the Lord.
Unto your own husbands. So if a woman is sitting here with 92 husbands plus, you have 92 plus lords. Understand that, women. You should only have one Lord. There should be no reason why you have multiple lords going in and out of your womb, because it says here, wives, submit yourselves unto your own husbands as what? As unto what?
Your own husbands.
Unto the Lord.
To the Lord. Like that.
You only got one Lord. If you have one Lord, if you have one, as y'all say back in the day, one Jesus, if you have one Yahushua, one Yahusha, one Hamashiach, one way of Hadabar, one leader, one God, one Lord. If you're opening your legs up to each and every quiver, you have multiple lords. Therefore, your mind is divided. That means you double-minded, triple-minded, 92-minded. You're going everywhere, so every which way, every way it goes. Let's get some more understanding. Let me get Ephesians 6. Ephesians 6, 5-8. I want to expound on this, what I'm talking about right here. Give me 1 second. Let me get to it. I want to expound on what I'm talking about this Lord, because I really want y'all to get some good understanding that as a Lord, you got to be careful. Women, you got to be careful what man you're allowing to rule over you. Because if you allow a wicked person to rule over you, then you're going to be wicked. They say if the leader wicked, the body's wicked, right? All right, Ephesians 6, 5-8. Let's go.
Servants, be obedient to them that are your masters according to the flesh, with fear and trembling, in singleness of your heart, as unto Christ.
So we have, as a servant, women, if that man is your Lord, you are his servant. If he is your king, you are his servant. If you're running around here with multiple kings, then you are everywhere. You are out of order. You have no covering. You're not set in no one way. You're set in many ways. Whoever have the biggest bankroll, whoever has the nicest car at the current time, whoever wearing your favorite color at that certain time, you're out of there. You're not serving them in fear and trembling. You're serving them in, go ahead, verse 6.
Not with eye service as men pleasers, but as the servants of Christ, doing the will of God from the heart.
You see how it explains itself? You're not serving in humility, fear, trembling, singleness, in the love of your Lord, of your King. you want to call that man, peace, King. How you doing, King? But then as soon as you leave his presence, you go into another one. What's up, King? Like, how many kings you got? If you're supposed to do it as you do it unto Christ, you only supposed to have one king. Go ahead, verse 7.
With good will doing service as to the Lord and not to men, knowing that whatsoever good thing any man doeth, the same shall he receive of the Lord, whether he be bond or free.
That verse 8 is a very, very big key part. Knowing whatsoever good thing any man do it, the same shall receive of the Lord. So that means if you are around me or not around me, if you're doing well, you will receive well. But if you out there doing wrong, women, ladies, I hope you hear me. If you out here entertaining every conversation, entertaining every batted eye, entertaining every situation of flattery, then you are not moving well for me when I'm not in the presence, because then they're gonna say, oh, that's your chick. Boy, she is so flirty. She's so chatty. She's so easy to have a conversation with. She's so easy to kick it with. Oh man, she is so funny. Hold on. How did you know that my servant, my queen, my female is even like that? That means when she's not around you, she's not holding herself down as a set apart person, as a righteous person, as a servant of her Lord, like she would do unto Christ. She's entertaining every spirit, every wizard, every arrow that's shooting for her quiver. Therefore, she's going to end up bearing monsters. I'm going to show you something right quick. One more video. I'm going to show you something. You know, and I like the whole video thing that Eliyahu said he wanted to go ahead and start entering in. I actually like it. So we're going to go ahead and go here. We got another disclaimer up on the screen, and we got another video. This one right here is check this out.
Excuse me. Are y'all a couple by any chance?
Yes, we are.
Y'all are?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm doing a magic trick today, right? And I want y'all to be a part of it real quick, all right?
Okay.
That's cool?
Yeah.
All right, can you hold this for me? You can't be scared. No. Like, go like this.
Is it a bug?
It's not a bug. Don't be scared. You gotta hold it, all right?
What is it? You put
Just
your
hold
hand.
Just hold it. Look.
Is it a bug?
No, I would never have.
Bruh, it better not be a
What's your name?
Michelle.
Michelle, where you from?
Maryland.
Maryland? What you about to get into later?
Go home.
Go home? You go to school down here? Y'all both go to school down here?
Yes.
You mind if I grab your information?
My Instagram?
Yeah.
Oh, well, is this one of those?
Is it one of them stuff?
Nah, I just want your Instagram, I ain't gonna lie. Or put my Instagram in your phone.
Aren't you like that famous YouTuber?
Nah.
I don't know you.
You don't know me? All right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my number.
Oh, that's so cute. Y'all still holding hands.
Number?
Yeah.
No.
I'll just take your Instagram.
Instagram is fine.
All right. Break up with her, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Excuse me. You a real one? Are y'all a couple? No. Okay. That's two, bro. I ain't gonna lie. No, hold on. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't want no girlfriend. If Davo, 2024, nigga, don't get you a girl, bro. Cause they gonna go, bro. If you watching this, bro, focus on yourself, bro. Focus on yourself.
He even said something. He said, you still holding her hand?
Bro, he said I'm real when he was walking. Focus on yourself, bro.
Y'all see that? Y'all see that buffoonery that goes on? And it takes, when we as a people show and expose people, women like that, they always want to say, nah, she was set up. Nah, it wasn't like that. First and foremost, she shouldn't have been so willfully ready to give up the IG, to give up. Matter of fact, even the dude was like, golly, you still holding the hand. It takes situations like that to expose these adulterous women. She is betrothed to that dude. That is her man. but yet she's holding. Man, this is ridiculous, man. When I seen that video, man, that thing kind of made me a little upset, man. You know what I'm saying? All right. Hey, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, my king. Most High in Christ bless you, king. Yeah, Khan eternally. You gotta be loyal behind my back as well. You cannot just only be loyal in my face. And in that situation, she wasn't even loyal in his face. Because if you give it nowadays, what you used to do? Y'all exchange IG, right? That's the way y'all communicate. Y'all don't communicate any other way. So you giving the IG is just as bad as giving the phone number away. Make it make sense. Let's go to Philippians 2. Philippians 2, we're going to read 12 through 16. Philippians 2, 12 through 16. And just because you said she needs to be loyal in my behind my back as well, not just in my face, I want to read Philippians 2, 12 through 16 to actually go as well, go along with what you just said. It said he shouldn't have been so willful to allow that man to put something in her hand. And that is true. I mean, again, you know, we done dealt with situations of talking about men and the weakness of men and men allowing women to do certain things. Therefore, that's the reason why women do the things they do, because men allow women to do these things. So we know that's, you know what I'm saying? If I go into that, then we'll end up turning the light off the women and going back on the men. You feel me? But on the other note, you know what I'm saying, I do understand what you said. IG is worse because she got pictures and he can lust after her even more. Khan is Mundo. So let's go into it. Let's go to Philippians 2, and we're going to read 12 through 16. Baba Kashar, yes, Yahoo. Let's go.
Philippians 2 and 12.
Uh-huh.
Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling.
Work out your own salvation, women, ladies, as a servant to Christ. You have to work out your salvation with fear and trembling. How much more you should do when you are serving your husband? Because remember, let's not forget the foundation: God, Christ, man, woman, child. So if you are trying to serve Christ with fear and trembling in order to see the Father, you have to treat that man and respect that man and serve that man with fear and trembling in order to get to Christ. There is an order. That king of yours, that man of yours, that Lord of yours, he has to be obeyed. Not only in the presence of him, but also when you're not in his presence. So if you find yourself talking too much with other men and smiling too much and kiki and kaka and hanging out somewhere where you should be hanging out for too long, you are putting yourself in danger for Hashatan to play with your mind. You're giving him space to send evil entities around you in order to put you to the test. Why would you want to be put to the test instead of looking for the escape? Understand that. God gives you an escape. But if you don't look for that escape because you're too busy enjoying your surrounding, your pleasures, you're out of there. You're putting yourself in a situation to be tempted, just like she did. But let go. 13.
For it is God which worketh in you, both to will and to do all his good pleasure.
All his good pleasure. Go ahead.
Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and preserved nation.
Perverse nation.
Perverse nation, among whom ye shine as lights in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Christ, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain.
You do not want to say you ran and labored in vain at all. So make sure everything you do is in righteousness, so you can be blameless. You know if you're doing something and you're not giving it your all. That's why verse 14 says, do all things without what? Murmurings and disputings. Ladies, if you call yourself serving your man, but you got something to say every time he asks you to do something, are you really serving him without murmurings and disputings? Therefore, you're not doing it as if you're doing it for Christ because you are murmuring and disputing. So we got to deal with the submission first before we even start dealing with anything. Women hate to submit. Women hate to be on a level where they have to be like, you know what? Yes, my king. No, you need to learn how to do it. Shabbat shalom to me. Shabbat shalom, my king. Most high in Christ bless. They hate that. Look, verse 15 says that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of God, the children of God, without rebuke, in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation. We are in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, ladies. We need to raise up righteous children and stop birthing these demon children that's above, that is for the world, having 92 plus husbands, that's around here entertaining every man that come around, that's opening her quiver to every arrow that comes away. We are supposed to be the light of this world. And if we're not shining like the light, we're acting like the children of the darkness. Therefore, we are hiding the light and we're allowing darkness to come in. That way we are entertaining the monsters that are coming into the closets. Let me get Proverbs 30, 12, and 13. Things have to be done in righteousness, the way it's supposed to be done. Because if you're not doing it as if you're doing it for Christ, you're doing it for Hashatan. And you got to keep it a book. You might not like the way it sounds, and I get it. But guess what? I don't care. I don't care if you don't like it, because this is thus saith the Lord. I'm just elaborating on it so you can understand in 2024 layman's terms. All right? Proverbs 30 and 12, 12 and 13. Let's get it.
There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up.
Boy, this is sad. Their eyes are only pure in their own ways. They don't see the ways of the Lord. They don't see the ways of Hamashiach. This is crazy. Jump down to 18, 30, 18, and 20. We're going to read Proverbs 30, 18, and 20. 18, 19 to 20. Yeah, y'all know what I'm saying. Let's go.
There be three things which are too wonderful for me. Yeah, for which I know not. The way of an eagle in the air, the way of a serpent upon a rock, the way of a ship in the midst of the sea.
Hold on. Before you say that, eagle in the air. The eagle can't control the air. It just rides the air. A serpent on a rock. That rock can make a slip right, left, back, or forth. The way of the ship in the midst of the sea. That ship can't control the sea. It just rides the sea. Go ahead.
And the way of a man with the maid.
That man can't control that maid. He just goes wherever and do whatever she says, right? Go ahead, verse 20.
Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wiping her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness.
What a shame. She can't even control her own ways. Do y'all understand that? Read 20 again.
Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness.
She could go and go lay with Billy Bob, then back door and go lay with Joseph, then back go and go lay with Michael. And in her mind, remember the first scripture we read, let's go back up to 12 and 13. In her mind, she is still pure in her own eyes. She says, I didn't do nothing wrong. I'm just doing me. I'm living life. I'm YOLO. Why are you wiping your mouth there? Con, because you know what you done did. Well, I tell you, man, you know, like the little brother said earlier, man, these females are creating bops. They are creating 304s. They are creating more 30. Matter of fact, y'all know what 304 is? I don't know if y'all old school like me, but I used to put 304 on my phone and you turn the phone upside down. You know what they say? Just like if you put 1134 in your phone and it turns it upside down. So if you want to put a compilation to that, every 304 will lead you to hell. The quickest way to hell is through a 304. I'm going to read scriptures and show you this. I'm going to read scriptures and show you this. I'm telling you, I'm not just running my mouth. I'm not just talking. But I do got to take my time to break it down to you because I really want you to understand. A way of a 304 is not even controlled by her own ways. Who is it controlled by? It's controlled by spirits. Notice, spirits. Spirits is another way of saying power, Lord. They have too many lords in them. Therefore, they cannot be controlled. And I'm not talking about area codes. Real talk. Look, yes, they are controlled by legions. Come, Malaka. They are controlled by legions. They are everywhere. They are tossed to and fro. They are like the, like it just got you saying right here. What was that? 18? 18? No, 20. They're just 19. They're just like that. It says the way of the eagle in the air. They're controlled by the elements. They're controlled by their emotions. This is why women body count is so high. Khan, Baal. This is why women body count is so high, because their emotions tell them who they're going to sleep with, when they want to sleep with, how they're going to sleep with. And matter of fact, last video, I was going to hold it for later, but last video, it got to come out now. It's perfect time for it to come out. Perfect time for it to come out. Yes, harlots all day. This is perfect time for this last video to come out. All right, let me go and get this, and then that'll be the last video. But this video right here is going to be a banger. This was sent to me a couple of weeks ago. And matter of fact, not a couple of weeks ago, just the other day, actually, Eliyahu sent this to me. So Eliyahu, this is the video that you sent me right here, King.
If you don't want a child like that man, why are you dating him?
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Ooh. Uh-oh.
I just have to say that. Women date men that they would never want their sons to be like.
Damn.
Why are you dating him? Why are you procreating with him? Now, your son got to deal with the fact that he doesn't have a good role model to teach him how to be a man, to teach him how to grow and to live this life and cover a family. He got to go find it now, because you are more interested in this man being 6'4" and chocolate and know how to have good sex. You didn't care about his integrity and his ability to be a role model to his son. A lot of y'all old children, good role models. You didn't make sure of that. You just worried about your sex and you're not building legacies. And then you want to talk about your ex or your baby daddy. Why are you talking about him? Don't talk about him. No, you don't have a right to talk, especially ladies. You're compromising.
Man, did y'all, like I said, man, a lot of people are only laying with people for benefit. They're not laying with people for long term. They're laying with people because their emotions at that time say, you know what, I want to do him. He looks good. He, like she did got to say, he's 6'4". He looks like an athlete. He's all built. He's this, he's that, he's this and that. But you ain't even find out if this man was a God-fearing man first. You didn't find out if this man was married first. You didn't find out if this man even had any integrity first. The same for men going with women. I'm not gonna stay away from the men. I'm not gonna just say it's all the women. You men, you simp Negroes out here too, around here running up in these women. And then as soon as these women say, "Oh, I ain't trying to mess with you no more," man, what happened? I thought you didn't even find out if she had integrity. All you knew that you saw a big booty chick walking around, or she had them lips on, and you thought you want to see what them lips do, or whatever it was. You ain't prove her first. You didn't ask that woman, "Hey, do you love God? Do you even go to church? Or as my son said earlier, she's a Christian. At least she's starting somewhere, right? I mean, this woman probably don't even go to church. This woman, you know what I'm saying? Y'all not proving these women, and you women are not proving men. You're not around here trying to see what it is. You actually, yo, you actually, yo, you actually is the problem. You are the problem, men. You are the problem, women, because you are skipping the parts. All you want to do is say, you know what? You look good. My emotions say, oh, yeah, it's rising up. Let's get it in. Oh, you know what? She looks good. Let's get it in. You know what? He has a nice car. Let's get it in. You know what? His outfit is fly. Let's get it in. Yeah, I'm sorry at the Sunday preacher, just because I know that's what you Negroes out here understand. But want to call on God for them bills to be paid, but you ain't even checking, make sure that man was up to par to help you with them bills. And just because you with that man, don't think that man's supposed to pay all the bills. Everything is a 50-50. This is 2024. 2024 is a 50-50 situation. I don't care what nobody say. Because this hard out here. Everybody think they're a prize. Hey, you ain't lying on that one. You ain't lying on that one. But if the women close their legs, you ain't lying. If they could just close their legs. Matter of fact, if they could close their legs and learn how to put water in their mouth when they're talking to a man, so much can be accomplished. Learn to listen. That man will tell you if he's righteous or if he's wicked off top. All right. Before I get to going too far, let me get Proverbs 7, 24 through 27. Because I said something earlier. I said that a 304 will lead you to 1134. So if you want to get to 1134, go and get you a 304. 24 to 27. Proverbs 7, 24 through 27. Let me get that on the screen real quickly. Let me get that real quickly. Quick with the clicker. Quick, you can't say quick with the sword for you Brews in the chat. You can't say quick with the sword because it's a clicker. And it's Bluetooth, so it ain't my fault. Already. Come, prove them first. You gotta prove them first. Yeah, that was deep. All praise to the Most High. Hey, don't tell nobody, man. All right, let's go. Proverbs 7, 24 through 27.
Hearken unto me now, therefore, O ye children, and attend to the words of my mouth. Let not thy heart decline to her ways. Go not astray in her paths.
All right, so don't let your heart decline to her ways. He said, don't let your mind go down to a lower level and to stay away from her paths. Go ahead.
For she has cast down many wounded. Yea, many strong men have been slain by her.
Many strong men have went down. Those who have a broken heart because they was in their emotions went to her and they was slain. They was taken down. Strong men, mighty men, men of valor, gone. Go ahead.
Her house is the way to hell.
Her house is what?
Her house is the way to hell.
So if her house is the way to hell, that means she's a what? 304. Let's go.
Her house is the way to hell, going down to the chambers of death.
Come on, man. If you want to go to hell, go get you a 304. If you want one, go get you a 304. But if you want life, if you want prosperity, if you want everlasting life, and prosperity, I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about children. Remember, what was that? We just did that for the weekly manna class. How Job got everything back. Yeah. Are you almost on E? Job got everything back. Job saw his children, all the way up to the 4th generation. That's wealth. Seeing your children, raising your children, but you're not going to get that wealth these days. Why is that? Does anybody know why is that? Do y'all know why is that? Does anybody know why you won't get that wealth these days? Only a small remnant of people will get that type of prosperity these days. I bet nobody really could put their finger on it. If you know it in the chat, put it in the chat. I'm telling you, if you know it, say something. Y'all know? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Because nowadays, nobody's having kids. Nobody is trying to have kids. Everybody got sex partners, condoms, plan Bs. What is the saying that these youngsters say? My pull-out game is on point. Just like that stupid rapper that I'm not going to make mention, talking about soon as she get done, she pop a plan B or either go to the Planned Parenthood. Come on, man. Ain't nobody trying to build generational wealth with children no more. That's how you build generational wealth. But they don't want to have babies. They don't want to create God-fearing children. They don't want to build up young kings and queens. That way they can have a community of righteous children. No, they want to birth monsters. They want to have sex with men that, like that woman said, they want to have sex with men that they do not want their kids to be like. Horrible. It's so horrible. Let's get Proverbs 5, 3 through 8. Proverbs 5, 3 through 8. Yes, Yahoo, go ahead and read that one. It's sad, man. It's sad. I hope I'm getting somebody, because I ain't gonna lie, I got emotional while I was putting this class together. I got real emotional because these people here, these people these days, man, just on demon time is what they say. You ain't lying. Let's go.
Proverbs 5 and 3. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But her end is bitter as warm wood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her steps take hold on hell. Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth. Remove thy way far from her, and come not nigh the door of her house.
Look, man, you shouldn't even be at the doorsteps, doorway. In other words, if you see her IG pop up, block it. Keep scrolling. If you see anything inappropriate pop up on your screen, block it. Blot it out. Report it. Oh, what? Oh, you don't want to do that, man. I'm known as a snitch. I'm a hater. No, that means you want to see it. That means you are a part of the problem, men. Women, if you see a page like that, you should block it. You should report it. You know, these social media platforms are so bad that if there's anybody that's your friend that looks at crap like that, it will pop up on your social media and you're not even the one looking for it. Did y'all know that? I was just educated about this probably a couple of months ago. And the more I try to block it, the more it comes. Ain't that crazy? If y'all really, you know what? A lot of times I be seeing it be actually Hebrews. It be the Hebrews on there that be followable. Because I'm like, man, how is this popping up on me? You'll see a Hebrew name at the bottom. I'm like, wow. That was I'll be a hater of evil. We supposed to hate what y'all hates. You ain't lying. I would be a hater. Matter of fact, I'd rather do a battle to see who's the number one hater. I'm gonna hate on as much evil as I can, and I know you will too. The battle of the hates. You know what I'm saying? So, hey man, these people got to get it together. Yes. Wow. Shake my head. Yes. You see it all day, man. All day. Look, let me get Matthew 5. Matthew 5, 31 to 32. And I'm going to end with this one because a lot of time these women are adulteresses because us as men have did it. It's our fault. Yeah, I know I was supposed to stay on a woman the whole time, but you know, I gotta just keep it a buck, man. A lot of these issues is because we did it. We entertained them. We as men entertain the way they dress, tell them they look good. We as men entertain the bullcom toxicity, as they say. Oh, I'm toxic. Oh, yo, I'm toxic too. Man, shut up. You ain't toxic. You supposed to be a king. How you toxic and you supposed to be a king? We are allowing these things to be until we stop it as men. If we stop, if y'all go back and look at everything that I brought out, if you go back and look at every situation, these 304s wouldn't be 304s if us as men would stay away from them. These 304s wouldn't dress the way they dress if we would just shame them for dressing the way they dress. Yes, it starts with the mothers, because these mothers got to tell them don't do it. But if these mothers tell them don't do it, but yet the man in the streets see them and say, damn, why you dressed like that, man? You need to go and show a little something. If we egging it on, it don't matter what the mother says. Because that mother don't have control over her emotions. Guess who got control over the emotions? We as men do. Let's get that. Matthew 5:31-32.
It has been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a writing of divorcement. But I say unto you, that whosoever shall put away his wife, saying for the cause of fornication, causeth her to commit adultery. And whosoever shall marry her that is divorced committeth adultery.
Y'all see that? So you don't let this woman go because she burnt the chicken. Now she's an adulteress because she don't want to got another man that appreciate that burnt chicken. If you didn't catch her in a sexual act right then and there, you can't put her away. If she's around here worshiping another god, I ain't talking about, oh, well, no, I just don't do religion. Okay, well, she just don't do religion. She don't do the whole God thing. Your faith will cover her and heal her and protect her. But if she's around here talking about, oh, I'm worshiping Allah, and you over here worshiping the Most High, then that's spiritual fornication. We can't have that. Because that's what happened to Solomon. Solomon got did like that because he was around here trying to worship the gods of all the women that he had. That was his greatest fall, a woman. All right? When you're around here trying to worship multiple gods, you are a spiritual hoe. Even men are hoes too. You switching up your belief system just to please another woman, bro, you a spiritual hoe. Oh, I'm sorry, 304. No, spiritual hoe. You cannot serve multiple masters. You have to find your path and stay on that path. If you're going around here bouncing back and forth, you are being tossed to and fro like the waves of the ocean, throwing a boat around, acting just like a woman with no moral compass, with no integrity, with no accountability. We all must do better. We all must do better because, like I always say, man, y'all know me. I always find a way to do it for some odd reason because the Most High wants me to do it because these women are our counterpart. These women are our weaker vessels. These women are our better halves. So if they fail, we fail. We got to do better at forcing these women to do better. We have to stop entertaining these women and entertaining them to do the buffoonery that they do. If we stop that, the world would be a better place. We wouldn't have mothers birthing monsters. Even you men, your seeds, that woman, in order for that woman to birth a monster, that seed got to come out of that man. So if that seed come out of a man that is wicked, then you are helping that woman to birth a monster. She can't control what comes out of that because you wicked. So yeah, I'm on the women, but you men, you can get it too. And that's the class. Shabbat Shalom. Most High in Christ bless you all. And we give our honor, glory, and praise to the Most High and His only begotten Son, Hamashiach, Yahushua, Yahusha, Jesus the Christ, the Word, Hadabar, the Comforter, the Word. He is who exists. Y'all got anything you want to say to the people? No? Malaka? Yeah. I'm convicted. I'm good. Oh man. Oh man. Okay. All right. Yeah, mic drop. Hey, it is what it is, man. Most High in Christ bless you all. All praise to the Most High, man. Hey, what you say? Which part? What do I need to go back and say? I think I said something kind of fast. But I know I was saying something about if you're talking about the last part about us have to. Oh, okay. All right. All praise to the Most High. Shalom, everybody.